April 18, 2025. Kind of a rant blog entry, if anything else. Kind of do label these videos thoughts and walking, because straightforward, that's exactly what they are. Why do people go to be so disgusting? So deaf. Ignorant. Ignorance is bad. Willful ignorance is a whole nother thing. No, I came to sit with you. Sit. Sit. Put that puppy butt down. Good boy. If any of you have any advice on how to handle somebody that at face value is a nice person, but at the very bottom of it, they're just a sad, pathetic narcissist. The kind of person that's nice to you to get you to do things for them, to like them. That can't handle being told no. That do things like cross your boundaries, and whenever you set them, go, no, I'm not like that, or no, I don't do these things, or no, I'm not into that. And then to your face, they're just like, oh, well, that's okay. To each their own. No problem with that. But then go around other people and say, oh, it's just a one-way street with them. They do whatever they want. And I just tried to be nice to them. No, it's like, no, you get it. It's like, then you're gonna try to make me do things for you. When in reality, genuinely, and it's like this for most people that I come across, because I'm a very specific breed of person. I just want left alone. I don't make friends with everybody I meet. I'll be nice to people. Where are you going? Merm. I'm having a sit. Come here. Come here. Come on, Bubby. You just laid down in the grass and rolled around over there. It's nice out. It is for real nice out. It's a little cloudy, so there's no stars, but it's real nice. I'm wearing shorts and a t-shirt. It's mid-April. It's like workout clothes too. And I'm not hot. I'm not cold. I'm completely content. This is awesome. Love this weather. But yeah, I genuinely do prefer to be left alone unless I approach people. And if those people desire to be left alone, then I pick up on that hint. And I don't pursue it. I don't press it. I don't push boundaries. You don't have to be a yelling, angry, screamy kind of nasty person to be a narcissist. This is how they get away with it. It's like my mom and dad. They will shit talk anybody that knows the truth about them. Anybody that picks apart what they're doing. You don't do something for my dad, well then you're just a piece of shit. I said please. Please doesn't mean you have to do anything. I asked him to please quit fucking abusing me for years. That didn't happen. Something that I've told him many a times. How many times have I said please? Oh, I need to use you to get something that I want, please. I said no. Yeah, and I said please. How many times did I say please? Babes, your leash is messed up, buddy. And you're just hauling ass. Stop digging in, buddy. Look, you're goobered. Come here. Holy shit. I'm 13 years old, you wouldn't know it. Yeah, but how do you handle that kind of person? That act like everything's a two-way street, boundaries aside. I want you to do this thing for me. No, no thank you. Why? Because I said no. Okay, well, and then the next day you show up. The next time you see them, oh, here, I got you this. This is for you. Oh, by the way, I wanted to ask you again, are you going to do that thing? It's like, oh, well, I appreciate it, but appreciate whatever thing you got or did. Thing you got me or did for me. But my answer is no. But I'll pay. No. Well, because I said no, and I set a boundary, I'm an asshole. I mean, I'm here asking advice on how to handle a person like that just completely ruined. Anyway, essentially, they took the one stable good thing that I had in life, the one single important and stable good thing in my life, and destroyed it. Never mind the fact that, dude, they cannot tell the truth for the fucking life of him. He is just like my dad. That is, from what I can tell. This way, buddy. We're not. I don't want to go around cars with you doing that. Come on, sweetie. No. Come on. This way. I got treats. Let's go get a treat. I do have treats. I'm not lying to him. He's just not going to get one until we're off the main road. This is a busy street. And he likes to go his own way. And that gets dangerous. Yeah, we're going to cross Merlin, but we're not going to play Frogger here, bud. I'm sorry. Come here. Come. Just desperate to cross the road. Jeez. We want to go home and get dinner, huh? Oh shit, it is late. We've only had snacks. Okay. Oh, you ate your breakfast right whenever I got home from work, puppy. You're not starving. Okay. Come on, bub. Yeah, but just how do you handle the people, and why? Why is there always chicken? It's why there's always chicken bones in the road. Why? I mean, I suppose. I suppose I should stop calling these people nice. Because I'm nice. And I don't do this shit. I have no problem doing anybody a kindness. That's what we should all do. But I don't overly concern myself with somebody's life. If they ask me for help, I will help them. And I mean, I'm even good for that whole, and somebody needs help, and I can't do anything for them, or there just simply is no way to help them, or for me to help them other than just sit there with them, sometimes in silence for great periods of time. I don't mind if I have the time. I know what it's like to need that. But I'm not fake. And I think maybe that is a little bit of a revelation that I may be having right now. These people aren't nice. They're very fake. Because when you do things to people in order to get them to do something for you after they said no, when you think their boundaries, like at any point in time, if you think somebody's boundaries are unfair, you are the one with the problem. If leave me alone can't be respected, then you are the one with the problem. Or that person's the one with the problem. And if you can't just tell people exactly what situation that you were in, because you might end up looking like the guy in the wrong. If you go out of your way to change people's perspectives, if you push your perspective to change people's perception of another person, you are the one in the wrong. And that is an incredibly wrong thing to do. I'd never have done that to anybody. Even when people were being nasty to me, it's just, that was kind of mean. Yeah, I've had people shit on me before. And just walked away from them. Somebody else will come along and, oh, what happened? They're just being a dick. It's kind of mean of them. Whatever. Some time can pass and maybe that person can come back around. Especially if there's like an apology where they acknowledge exactly what they did and say, I was wrong for it. I'm forgiving. Too forgiving sometimes. most of the time. Merm, it's a beef jerky wrapper. But yeah, I mean, I give people chances, especially whenever there's like no way of immediately getting away from it. Sometimes you're in school with somebody. Sometimes you're at work with somebody. Sometimes you're... the dust on this road is bad. Merlin, I don't want to hang out here. Oh, my eyes. No. Get up on the sidewalk, buddy. We need to get off the street. They're doing work on it. Those cars picked up so much dust. My eyes. Yeah, sometimes your kids are in the same sports or something. Your neighbors. Come on, sweetie. Yeah, I can be forgiving in those situations. Somebody does something nasty to me out in public, it's like, whatever. Just a random guy was an asshole. I don't go around to everybody in the world and talk about it. I don't get on Facebook and start slandering them. I don't immediately go to the town crier. It's a flower. And say, spread the word. This person did this one thing this specific time, and it was wrong. Let everybody know. I mean, you never know what somebody's going through. Maybe they are having a bad day. And fuck, one of the employees that was where I worked before, that worked with me, was like that. They didn't have exactly a great life. Relatable. They've been through some shit. They had hard times because of things out of their control and because of things in their control. Can relate. Get it. I don't make other people fight my battles. I don't. It's nice to have somebody to use as a reference. No, you're going to pee on those. Those are not for peeing on. Don't do it. There's a pretty one. Cross beeps. Another thing that I've noticed with these shitty people is when you try to explain to them that they did something. Oh, be right back. Okay. Yeah, but like I was getting into, something else I've noticed about people like this is when they do something to you, for lack of a better phrase or description, that's unkind, or you perceive as unkind, and you go to them and you explain what they did. It's like, yeah, I don't like that. That wasn't cool, man. Like I did something. One moment. Come on, babes. I'm gonna pause. I'll be right back. Done peeing. Couple dubs. Yeah, but I'm gonna get back to that thought before it slips my mind. But something that I've noticed, and it's a very big tell from when you're dealing with a shitty person. It's generally an extremely narcissistic thing. You're dealing probably more, like, it's more than likely if you get a response like this, you're dealing with a very narcissistic person. When you go to somebody that has done something to you that made you uncomfortable or came off as a slight, you explain to them that I'm just going to finish this when I get back up in my place. Okay, we're back. You rehydrating, my boy. Let me get this off you. There you go. Unrestricted rehydration. I'm gonna go get you some dinners. Okay. Yeah. So I promise this will be the last time I pause and come back with this thought. But I'm gonna feed him, so he's not up my butt. Okay, I've always wanted to do this. Okay, it's my first time, so give me a break. Practicing. Abracadabra. There you go, buddy. All right. Okay, so the thing. When you try to explain to somebody that they did something to you that made you uncomfortable, or may have come off as a slight, or maybe they were just in a mood, or Maybe they just weren't feeling that day. And maybe they gave you a response that came off as a short. Or it came off as short. Or maybe they patronized you. Telling you that you did a super great, wonderful, gold star rainbow sticker A+ job over something menial. Like they over exaggerate the thank you. Like you changed the trash. And it's not common for somebody like that to give you a thanks like that. Because sometimes you come across a person that is just they say thank you in a very flamboyant way. Which is fine. Because those people genuinely tend to be good people. They're pleasant to be around. But when it comes from somebody that normally wouldn't give you that, that's normally a thank you, and that, or a good job, something like that, and you explain to them, like, hey, like, you don't have to do that to me. I don't need the simple, appreciation works. You don't got to go over the top for me. You don't got to talk to me like a toddler. You don't have to, it's like, what was up with that? And you ask them about it. And they get that tone in their voice and explain how they did, go on to explain in some way how they did nothing wrong. Or while you're trying to explain how what they did made you uncomfortable, and they cut you off to explain their end of things before you can finish, and then don't let you finish. And on top of that, they slip in a little, we all do it to each other. But this is a common thing. We're just guys. A lot of the times when there is an I'm just, or a we're just, or an everybody does, that's called blame shifting. For one, that is a very narcissistic thing to do. And the first thing, you're just doubling down that you're not in the wrong. And you do it with a shitty tone in your voice. Or they do it, I should say. That's a big sign. And I'm no psychologist. I'm no therapist. I'm no psychiatrist. I'm not anybody that, literally, as far as I've taken any kind of human study of the mind, was high school sociology class. But I was raised by two narcissists. One of them a narcissist and psychopath. The other one a Machiavellian narcissist. And then had to deal with people like this all throughout my life. For some reason, I attract them. Maybe it's my extreme forgiveness. I could get rid of those damn boxes. But I've had to deal with this so many times. And there's plenty of other ways where they've shown that they actually don't give a fuck about you. They just want something from you, or using you, or trying to make you feel subordinate to them. They completely diminish the fact that they did something that caused any level of emotional distress. Because there are plenty of ways to approach a conversation like that, or a confrontation, or whatever you call it. There are so many other ways to more professionally approach handling that. I'm sorry I made you feel that way. That isn't what I meant. I have a lot on my plate. I was stressed. I didn't intend for it to come off like that. I could see how that could make you feel that way. You could also say, like, I just didn't mean that. Like, and I understand where you're coming from. I got you. My apologies, won't do that again. You don't have to take a ton. And when you're dealing with these kind of people, a lot of the times they'll look you dead ass straight in the eye. Because direct eye contact for anyone, especially neurodivergent people, but anyone, direct eye contact and combined with a tone of some sorts makes people uncomfortable. It's a psych tactic. You learn it when you go to school to do that. They teach you to do this shit to make people feel subordinate to you, which is fucked up, but it is what it is. I mean, it's kind of down to the cadet or that person to make a determination on whether or not they want to do things that they're being taught are shitty to do. They teach you how to be a narcissist. They teach you to be arrogant. They teach you to have an ego. Because you're supposed to be in charge, so they say, when you're working that profession. Ugh. But it's getting late. I haven't eaten yet. I want to eat. I want to go to bed. I got an appointment to be at 9 tomorrow. And it's supposed to rain all day. And those dark bananas are going to be banana bread, I promise. I will post results. I'm excited for that bread. But, yeah, I mean, I don't understand why people take me for being... They take me for an idiot. And these people are also doing fucked up things that I know their bosses would be pissed about if they found out about it, because it is very shitty. But they will back up their bullshit by making the person that they're trying to get, outed. They're trying to, turn the eye on them. I mean, fuck. I know without a doubt some of the shit that I'm going through right now. There are people trying to make me out to be an asshole any way, shape, form they can. And I think genuinely it's because they've noticed that I notice things. Thank you for noticing this notice. Your noticing of this notice has been noticed. That normal people don't. Ooh, my apartment really is a mess. I have some organization to do. Gotta do a little spring clean around here. Not tomorrow, not tonight. Shabbat. And I told y'all that I haven't been reading my Torah enough. And that if he held my hand through these tribulations, that I would make an effort to start being a better believer. And after praying on it all week, I feel that the Father has given me the mind and the environment for me to build a little success on. But it is not the way the Father works, that he just gives you things. Miracles can happen. Miracles do happen. I've witnessed it firsthand. Look here, you nasty eye boogie. It is yucky. It's sticking to your face. Yuck. Gross. I'm going to wash your doggy bed tomorrow, too. I'm going to wash my new rug with your doggy bed. My brand new pre-owned. Found a nice rug in the garbage. Didn't notice that it had cat throw up on it until I brought it home. But screw it. I'll just scrub it with some Dawn. Pop her in the washer, and then that'll be my new shower rug, I guess. The thing is, like, brand new, though. It's like somebody brought it home, laid it down at their doorstep, and their cat came over and went, and they're like, well, it's garbage now. Good thing I only paid $2 for it. But I do feel that the Father's given me the state of mind and the environment to make a big improvement in my life. He set things up for me. Yah has set things up for me that I don't want to say take advantage of. How should I make this out? Father Yah, I prayed for it, and Father Yah has given me fertile grounds. It's up to me to plant, to sow the seeds, and tend to them. And should I do that, I'll be able to reap bountiful reward. And it would be selfish, ignorant, and in bad faith of me to not make use of the fertile grounds and let them go to waste. Miracles do happen, or I wouldn't have you. You just came and fell into my lap. Posted a video about that. I was making pizza bagels, and we snacked on them, dog butt. I am broke as all hell. No money right now. And I have lights on. I have an air conditioner running. I got clean water to drink. I got a stocked fridge and pantry, if you will. Fruit and vegetables. I got enough that I could eat for probably 2 months, 3 months without going to the grocery store again. Except for produce, maybe. So, I got enough to live on. If I want fresh stuff, I could get fresh stuff. And that would only cost me, in today's world, probably $20 a week. It's not a lot. It's manageable. There's probably enough in there that I could eat fresh produce for a week. There's enough in there. I got a couple bucks stowed away. Like a couple. Not 20s bundled up, wrapped up. Ones. Because I squirrel away $5 here and there in my backpacks. Because there's been plenty of times that I've been thirsty and without water walking past a vending machine. And the parks have had their water turned off to the fountains, which that sucks when it's 95 in the middle of summer and you have no water. But I have been slacking lately. Not so much the dishes. That's just from like 1 or 2 nights of cooking. Those will get done. That's not enough to justify filling the dishwasher that I have. And I do view that as a luxury. I mean, hell, I even have a fresh vape. And those 3 sitting right there have juice in them yet. I don't need to buy anything as far as sin items go. It would be a bad time for me to get to drinking. Not even that I drink that much. Honestly. Of course, I enjoy an adult beverage. I'm an adult. But it is a Friday night. And there are enough videos to prove what I do with my nights. Tail thump. There. Ub, come here. Oh my goodness. So excited. Who's a special boy? Yeah. Ow, my hand. Sit. We don't do shark attacks. Sit. Roll over. Okay, that works. You're excited. Oh, okay. Look at that. Father God blessed me enough that I was able to even get him stuff. And I can't express how grateful I am for all of that. The food, the water, the shelter. Someone that loves me. Someone that I can love. And those are the four main things that you need. Those are necessities of life. Whoa. Mom. Don't make me drip. Merlin. It's for chewing, buddy. And this is why the bag says observe your pets while they're consuming these treats. He just fucking housed that whole thing and he's mincing it up in his mouth. You used to not be like this, pup. When I gave you a chewy bone, you'd sit there and gnaw on it. Those things are supposed to last like 10, 15 minutes. He just throated that fucking thing. Oh, spaz. Somebody's getting a little bit excited about stuff. You're walking. You've been eating faster. I know you swallowed at least 3 inches of that thing whole. You worry me, dog. You worry me. I kind of wish they made those, but in an X. So they can't turn the thing vertical and just gargle it down. You better get a drink. Yeah, I even have, shit, I got a mountain bike. I got a nice lamp in the garbage the other day. I have the best emergency tactical medicine equipment that one could ask for. Shameless plug for Refuge Medical Training and Supplies. Shameless plug. These things are not cheap. those are not for boo-boos. They make a kit called the boo-boo kit for boo-boos. For when your kid falls off their bike, or, you know, you cut yourself shaving, or you bust a knuckle on a rusty car that you're working on. They make kits for that. And from what I understand, they also make one for motorcycles too, which I am pretty excited to see. I haven't checked those out yet, but I did hear about it on one of the briefs. But yeah, I prayed for things to get better and fertile grounds for things to be made better have been set before me. I would be a fool. I'm going to stick this in here because I spend a lot of time in my kitchen and I don't want to think about work for the next 48 hours. But I've been making this video for an hour. If any of y'all got advice or appreciated any of the advice that I gave, I don't want to be one of those people. I don't want to be a content creator that says, drop a comment. Tell me what you liked in the comments. Hit like and subscribe to be notified of more content. Absolutely fucking smash, obliterate the like button for more Merlin content. Nah. But if anything that I said, or anything that I say helps you, if you have any advice on how to navigate these situations, dealing with these kind of people, because I want to know, and I feel like I have learned a good bit. I'm never going to open up to anyone in hopes that they understand how to handle me. Unless I've known them for at least 3 years, ever again. My boundaries are boundaries. I'm not drawing a stick in the dirt, or I'm not drawing a line in the dirt with a stick. It's do not cross this fucking boundary. I'm not going to say it like that, but cross this boundary and we're going to have instant problems. Do not do this. Do not push that. Little, tip I learned going to school for that. Ask people to do something. If they don't, you tell them to do it or stop doing it. But yeah, you ask them to stop if somebody's bothering them. And then I'm going to tell them to stop with a brief explanation. Brief. And if it doesn't stop there, make them. No, if you keep doing this, I will. Or if you do this again, it's simple as that. Cross this line, and you will suffer consequences. kind of have a bad reputation around here for being a pushover. And it's gotten me nothing but totally fucked over. It's not kindness, it's weakness. If I could have been strong, if I could make 3 key points in my life, if I could go back and just be strong about it. Not kindness, not love. From what the Father has shown me, love does not mean pamper and pity me. Give me things till I feel better. That can be love when necessary. But I know Father Yah loves me. Or I wouldn't have any of this. I wouldn't be sustaining any of this. I wouldn't be able to take care of Merlin if Father Yah didn't love me. And Father Yah has done some shit to me to get me to be better, to get me to stand up. Father Yah has done some Marine Corps ass shit to me. And I, honest to God, honest to Yah, would not have it another way. Because him doing that made me realize what real love is. And I know I've been saying this, but I think for real now. It is Shabbat. Very tired. Beat up. Wasn't the worst week, but it wasn't the worst week, and it wasn't the longest week, but it was a week to get through. I'm tired down to my soul. So on that note, if you've listened to this for the entire hour, treat yourself to something. Many, many thank yous for listening. It is appreciated. I know y'all hears the sound of my voice. Merlin does. But when I'm in the kind of pain and anguish that I've been in, I have a deep appreciation for anybody that sticks around to listen. It's honestly sometimes the most that I could ask of anyone is just to listen. Very, very deep appreciation. It is deeply appreciated. If you actually watch these videos or throw them on like a podcast and just listen. I know I'm scattered. I know I'm all over the place with these. Can't help it. I need to do that more. I gotta figure out how. I gotta work away, find some workarounds for an intellectual disability that really just eats me up whenever I'm this beat up. Mentally, physically, down to my soul. But it's time for dinner. It's time for bed. I got a day ahead of me tomorrow. I'll probably make another quick video in the morning. Definitely going to be making some videos tomorrow. It's breakfast day for me in Merlin. So, I'm going to stick something in the oven, sit my butt right there. Probably watch a video about how the Hoover Dam caused the mass change in a migration of brown trout or something. It's one of my favorite things to do. Shalom, everybody. Be well. Be kind. Do the things. And I'll see you in the next one.